For her briefing and for her contribution to the discussion. We strongly condemn the escalation of Russian attacks against Ukraine. What we are witnessing is not only continued brutality within Ukraine, but also a new and dangerous era of intimidation directed at Ukraine's neighbors. Since 2022, we have seen repeated violations of the sovereign airspace of European states, but never on such a scale. Slovenia strongly condemns this incursion into Polish airspace. It is unacceptable. Colleagues, let us be clear, such mistakes do not happen. They are no incident. They are aggressive and dangerous acts, as it is hard to imagine that so many drones flew so deep over Polish territory unintentionally. I'm sure all colleagues sitting around this table understand the unease and concern that arises in the region when a country already notorious as a serious violator of the UN Charter acts in such way. It is very hard not to look at this incident as yet another tactic of terror.
And I welcome the participation of the Secretary of State of Poland. The United States stands by our NATO allies in the face of these alarming airspace violations. The United States is consulting with Poland and our other NATO allies under Article 4 of the North Atlantic Treaty. And rest assured, we will defend every inch of NATO territory. This incident does not help the extraordinary efforts that the United States has undertaken in recent weeks to broker an end to the war. Since the Alaska summit between President Trump and President Putin on August 15th, Russia has intensified its bombing campaign against Ukraine, resulting in loss of life and damage to civilian infrastructure. These actions, now with the addition of violating the airspace of a U.S. ally, intentionally or otherwise, show immense disrespect for good faith U.S. efforts to bring an end to this conflict. We urge Russia to renew and live up to its commitment to diplomacy by seeking an immediate end to hostilities through direct negotiations with Ukraine. Colleagues, the Russia-Ukraine war needs to end. We cannot risk it escalating into a broader conflict. Russia must demonstrate its seriousness by taking immediate, concrete steps toward peace.
Место в ночь с 9 на 10 сентября. Теперь, что касается действий России. В ночь на 10 сентября российские вооруженные силы наносили высокоточным оружием большой дальности наземного, морского и воздушного базирования, а также беспилотниками удар по военно-промышленным объектам на территории Украины, где осуществлялось производство и ремонт бронетанковой и авиационной техники ВСУ, выпуск двигателей и электронных комплектующих к ним. Никаких целей на территории Польши не намечалось. Дальность полета, использованная в ходе удара беспилотных летательных аппаратов, не превышала 700 километров, что делает физически невозможным их попадание на польскую территорию. Несмотря на очевидную несостоятельность прозвучавших в наш адрес обвинений, в интересах всестороннего и объективного выяснения всех обстоятельств произошедшего, Министерство обороны Российской Федерации выразило готовность к профессиональному диалогу и консультациям с Министерством обороны Польши. МИД России, в свою очередь, также готов подключиться к этой работе, если польская сторона действительно заинтересована в снижении напряженности, а не в ее нагнетании.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Excellent. Such incidents happened before, but this time we know that that was the first time since the beginning of Russian full-scale invasion on Ukraine in 2022 that Polish territorial integrity has been purposely violated on such an unprecedented scale. We know, and I repeat, we know that it was not a mistake. It is free, prosperous, and happy when the drones that threatened Polish citizens and critical infrastructure were shot down preemptively. Drones are instruments of terror that have shattered homes and communities across Ukraine. 2 days ago, they tried to target Polish homes. This is one of them in a village called Wyryki in eastern Poland. A representative of the Russian Federation claimed that maybe these were not Russian drones. This is the evidence of that, including signs in Russian on the parts of the drone. Poland will not be intimidated. Our resolve to stand with Ukraine and defend the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity remains unwavering.
I thank His Excellency Mr. Bosacki for the statement.
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.